The Pearl House was founded in 2013 to provide hope for at-risk girls in Ghana. By providing physical care, emotional support, spiritual development, and life-changing academic opportunities, we empower our girls to discover their unique identity and purpose in Christ. What an amazing journey it has been. 10 years later, the Pearl House is so much more. A school, career centers, a haven, and a home. The work in Ghana began July 13, 2013, when we opened our first home, a rented house, and welcomed our first 20 pearls. But even before the work in Ghana began, God was busy laying the groundwork for the Pearl House. It was a God thing, truly. Steve and I had a dream to work with young people overseas, but we were missing someone to live there full time. Steve happened to be working with his youth group in Memphis when, as luck, or really God would have it, he was introduced to Courtney Garland, who dreamed of living in Ghana and ministering to young women there.
So we immediately got to work planning what would become the first Pearl House. And it was a lot of work, but with help from so many people in the U.S. and Ghana, it was incredible to take in our first pearls.
When the first girls came to the house, everything was new and uncertain to them. They tested every limit and broke almost everything they touched. A house full of people learning English and saying the funniest things you could imagine in the process.
Hello, I love you so much.
Thank you, bye-bye.
The girls in the Pearl House come from a wide variety of backgrounds. Some are from broken homes, some orphaned, and some have experienced deep trauma and abuse. The work we do empowers these young women and provides healing, hope, and opportunity.
The transformation that these first pearls went through, even in their first year at the home, was unbelievable. And that was really just the beginning. And our vision has continued to expand.
I came to Ghana to mentor and disciple 8 to 10 teenage girls, and that was as far as my vision had extended. But the Lord knew what He had planned, and it is truly a work of art. My heart has expanded to love more than I knew was possible. I have experienced the joy of obedience and the magnitude of God's faithfulness. Living here has forever made an imprint on my soul.
In 2016, we completed construction of our residential home and left our rent house behind. Since then, we have welcomed 38 pearls and 29 have graduated, moving on to senior high school, university, and beyond, taking with them the foundations and faith they built at the Pearl House. In 2018, we built our first career center, where we provide vocational training, education, and opportunity for women aged 16 to 21. Today, we have 2 career centers with more to come. Also, in 2018, we started construction on the Pearl House Academy. Today, we have more than 450 students, and the Academy is a premier school for girls and boys in Ghana.
One of my favorite things is visiting the Academy and seeing them all run around. They're so cute, but just knowing that their futures are going to be completely different given the education they're receiving at the Academy.
Too often, the girls and young women who come to us are facing deep trauma and emotional wounds. They've been through unimaginable things that food, shelter, and education simply cannot heal.
The Pearl House Haven is a counseling center, shelter, and residential complex for young women overcoming trauma. Before they can thrive in the Pearl House or the Pearl House Academy, before they can bring the gospel to their communities and their nation, they need a place to rest and heal. We have built them one.
We've been blessed to see so many girls and students at the Academy and young women grow through the work at the Pearl House. I also love that we've been able to create so many careers for Ghanaians. We have over 70 employees, teachers, administration, house moms, our Ghanaian board of directors, and so many more.
In 10 years, we've built over 77,000 square feet of buildings to support this work. 8 Pearls have moved on to university, seeking careers like nursing, design, and finance. 22 Career Center students have graduated and are in the workforce. And we have had the unbelievable blessing to witness 42 baptisms.
One of my favorite things to watch is new girls coming to the house. At first they are scared and they are tentative. They watch the other Pearls from a distance, but then they see the laughter, the relationships between caregivers and Pearls, and they start to feel safe. And that feeling of safety transforms their whole appearance. Our school, our career centers, each of them hold the same stories of joy and transformation.
It's hard to put into words what these past 10 years have meant to me. When I really sit and think about all that God has done in such a short period of time, I'm truly overwhelmed and humbled and inspired that the Lord would allow all of us and all of the Pearl House's supporters to be a part of this work.
I believe the next 10 years hold even more plans that only God knows. A counseling center, the Haven, serving our community, a senior high school, hopefully opening soon, that will serve the region, even the country, an entrepreneurial program that will bridge our Pearls into adulthood. We just know God has so much planned for the Pearl House.
I'm not exactly sure how many buildings we will build, or how many projects we will have, or how many people will be impacted, but I do believe that it will be more than we can imagine. I believe the next 10 years will hold a lot of dwelling in the depths of the love of God, experiencing the faithfulness of God through obedience, and dancing in the joy of His goodness. I am confident of this, that the one who began a good work in you will continue to complete it until the day of Jesus Christ. Philippians 1:6.
So many people across the world literally have helped make the Pearl House a reality. Our Pearls are thankful and blessed by your gifts and prayers and visits and so much more. There is more work to do, and we will remain faithful as we search for more needs waiting to be met by the work God is doing through the Pearl House.
So, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
For 10 amazing years of empowering ministry at the Pearl House.
And here's to 10 more.